Now, Creed still makes some of the best summer scents out there, and in fact, my first niche scent that I ever purchased was Creed Aventus, and unfortunately, I had to return it because the performance was so bad. I didn't think it was worth the money. This was many, many years ago, and since then, I started to explore the whole lineup and found there's hits and there's misses, but the thing about all the Creed scents is that they are so well blended and they are so classic, and they are all pretty much originals in their genre, you know, all of them, and they have a certain magic and a certain personality about them that just can't be denied, and that's why they still continue to sell fragrances, even though the performance of a lot of them, not all of them, has actually dipped off. And so anyway, here are my top 5 Creeds ranked for the summer. At number 5, it's Millesime Imperial. This is actually a very aquatic. You know, there's marine notes, salty notes, citruses, but there's also iris and musk to give it a little bit of class. And this gives you this kind of luxurious feeling of being, you know, on the Mediterranean Sea coast, and the light touches of floral keep it from going, you know, all out aquatic. So it's a really good kind of all-rounder. It's bright and fresh. It's floral. It's a citrus. There's this slight green touches and slight salty touches, and it sort of is a complete package for a kind of a beautiful summer fragrance that, you know, ticks all the boxes. But the performance isn't the greatest. So the next one was David Bowie's favorite scent. This is Silver Mountain Water. Now, it's supposed to evoke, you know, clean mountain streams in the Alps. You know, that's why it's called that. And this fragrance is basically a green tea fragrance. Okay, it's very... it's all built around green tea and this kind of interesting metallic musk mixed with this kind of inky black currant note, which gives it its character, and it's been compared to Xerjoff Mephisto and Mephisto Gentilhomo. You can find YouTube videos where they go through all the, you know, pluses and minuses, and in my opinion, this is the original, but the Xerjoffs are a little bit more powdery, especially the Gentilhomo. It's got violet in it and it gives it a kind of a powdery feel, but this fragrance is very, very beautiful, very, very unique with that metallic, inky musk and black currant mixture. But the performance, again, could be better, which is why it's at number 4. Now, number 3 is Viking Cologne. Now, Viking Cologne is their take on Terre de Hermès, but really more like Terre de Hermès Eau Très Fresh, because it doesn't have that kind of prickly, formal vibe about it. You know, I think in the original Terre de Hermès, there's quite a lot of vetiver, and it's a bit too clean. It kind of smells like a fragrance like someone in a Rolex watch store would be wearing. You know, I actually don't like it very much, but I do like the Eau Très Fresh. And this Viking Cologne is actually very, very beautiful. It opens with a mandarin, and then there's green notes, you know, like rosemary and sage, and it's just so beautiful. It sparkles. It's almost like a Fanta soda, and as you get into the dry down, the vetiver becomes more and more apparent, but it never takes over. Like, I don't like it when vetiver completely takes over a scent. I mean, like in say you know, Raja's Elysium. Raja's Elysium I really love, but once you get by the opening, you get this very strong kind of peppery kind of vetiver that just dominates, and it's just not for me. But this one I actually like, and the performance is actually pretty good. I sprayed it on my arm last night just to remind me what it smelled like, and this morning I could still smell traces of it. So this is not one of the bad performers. The reason why it's at number 3 is because it's not that original, but it is really good. Like, in that genre, I would place it, you know, ahead of the new, you know, the Parfum de Marly Perseus. I'd say it's a better sort of Terre de Hermès alternative than Perseus is, okay? Now, at number 2 is my favorite. It would be number 1. but the performance just isn't great. I keep on going back to the Creed counter and trying it, and then I get into arguments with the woman. I say the performance is bad, and she says, oh, it isn't, that's all baloney. I've worked here for years, and the performance is exactly the same as it used to be. And you can actually compare old bottles on eBay with the new ones, and the performance isn't what it used to be. But Erolfa is it's a full-blown aquatic fragrance, whereas Millesime Imperial had hints of it balanced with iris and other notes. Erolfa is all oceanic, aquatic. There's lots of ambergris in it. There's ginger. There's green notes, and there's a beautiful melon accord, kind of a green melon. And the whole fragrance kind of evokes, being on a boat, in the middle of the ocean with this salty breeze coming at you, and you smell hints of the wood, hints of the algae, hints of seaweed, and also you're eating like a green melon. And that's basically what Erolfa is. And it has kind of a darker, masculine edge. It's more layered and more complex. Or Millesime Imperial is kind of more fun, more kind of all around. This is more of a serious fragrance, Erolfa, and that's why it's at number 2. But the performance could be a lot better. Now at number 1, it's, the holiday in the bottle, the one that everybody likes, and the performance is great. It's Virgin Island water. This is a tropical rum laced escape with lime, coconut, white florals. It also kind of evokes to me the Tom Kha Gai, the Thai coconut and kefir lime soup. It has that beautiful smell. It's so uplifting, so tropical, and it's just got the right amount of sweetness from the rum. The coconut vibe lasts all day. It's just such a beautiful scent, and it's got to be one of the the best kind of coconut beachy scents out there. So anyway, those are my top 5 creeds ranked for the summer, and just let me know in the comments what your favorite creeds are. Anyway, thanks for listening, and I hope to see you again.